Hey y'all, it's Christy Cook from Teadoddles. It's time for a Thrifty Thursday post. Get my shirt adjusted. Thrifty Thursday would be where I show you different crafty things I found good deals on, or if I do any thrifting and find some great things. It would, like I did my Hobby Lobby yarn haul and my recent fabric haul from different places. So that's what I'm going to start calling Thrifty Thursday. Today I'm going to talk to you about yarn clubs. I have recently in the past few months signed up for two different yarn clubs. One is the Jimmy Beans Wool Crochet Club, and then one is the Darn Good Yarn Club. I really like both of them. They're not too pricey, and I get a little bit of yarn, and they each work a little bit differently. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about both. First, I'm going to talk about the Jimmy Bean Yarn Club. This one is $15 a month. That includes shipping for U.S. customers. I didn't find anything that shows how much it is for anyone outside the U.S. I'm not sure if they do it outside the U.S., but for within the U.S. it's $15, and that's for shipping and everything. And the way it works is that you get you can purchase a 3-month. You can do it just monthly, or you can purchase a 3-month, 6-month, 9-month, or 12-month subscription all up front, because you'll get little bits of yarn over the course of 3 months. So every 3 months you'll have made a new project. So that's the way it works. You get the first month and you start crocheting, and then you get the rest of the pattern the next month, and then you'll get the finishing details and everything for the third month. So every 3 months you'll have a new project that you've completed. Each bag comes with the little bits of yarn that you'll use for that month, a pattern, and a little something extra. So my first, this started in April. It just started in April. So April, May, and June. So we finished the first project. Well, I haven't finished my project, but we have gotten everything to finish it. So the first thing that we got for free was a yarn bag in the first month. It has a little definition of frogging on there. It's just a little canvas drawstring bag. The project we wound up making was this little circle cowl. And all of the yarn that was included was 100% merino wool. Koigu, Koigu was the type. And let's see. Ooh, got a mess in here. So each month I would get two. This is my leftover yarn because I've already made all the circles. We get two in different colorways like this, and then one like this, which is the main color, this purpley color. And this is leftover yarn. So, and then these are the other. I'm missing one. These are 3 other ones, which are falling apart, but those are 3 other colorways. So I've got one more in here somewhere. He's hiding. Well, there it is. And then that's the last one. So each month you'd get 2 of the multicolored ones, and then 1 more of these. So I've made all my circles, and I still have this much purple left, but I have to connect them all, which I don't think is going to use all of this. So these are some of my circles. And they're all basically the same, but these took me forever to do because that's very tiny crochet. It was in a size F hook, and that hurts my hands. Now I have recently purchased some with the squishier handles. I'm hoping that'll help with smaller crochet. But I enjoyed the project. It just took me a little longer probably than some people, because tiny crochet is hard on my hands. But I have a whole bag full of the little circles that I have to connect now. Like I said, in the first package, I got 2 multicolored yarns and 1 bigger purple yarn, and then the bag was the freebie. And then I also got a pack of it's lotion. Yeah, it's hand lotion made by Soak. And then in the next bag, I got stitch markers, 2 more little skeins of multicolored yarn, and a bigger purple one again. The stitch markers are somewhere in a project bag, and I don't remember which one they're in, but they were just little plastic stitch markers in green and purple. I think there was about 10 or so, between 10 and 15 of them in there. And then I got another hand lotion by Soak. And then the last one, I got the rest of the yarn, 2 more little multicolors, a bigger purple, and then I got these foldable scissors, which kind of look like little eyeglasses. And these, I love these foldable scissors. They are so easy to use. They don't stick or hang up or anything. They are just, they work really well. Because I've had foldable scissors in the past that just, I hate them. I hate them because they don't want to fold back up. They're hard to unfold. They usually have metal handles. This has nice plastic ones, but I really like these scissors. This was in the last box. Then I got, this is to wash the project in. It's the hand wash from Soak. So that was the first project, the first 3 months. I really enjoy that because I can work a little bit each month, and then by the end I have a project. And the yarn was really nice. I really enjoyed the little extras, and for $15 a month, you really can't beat that. I mean, that's really good. And it's, like I said, that first project was all merino wool. I know some people are allergic to wool, so this is definitely a wool yarn club. So the next time, I've already received the one for July, which will be the first box for the next project. They come in boxes like this, the little yarn all over the front. And for this month, the first one I got was, the first is a bag, another yarn bag. This one has a thing about yarn over. The after effects of moving and or organizing your stash. That would be called a yarn over. So let's see, what do we get in this one? Okay, so it looks like this one has looks like it's going to be a shawl. That's what it looks like. And I have several different kinds of yarn in here. Let's see. This is the main yarn. This is Cascade 220 fingering in buff. And they have little papers in it, which I don't think all of mine did for the one before, but this one does have little papers in it that tell you this is 100% Peruvian Highland wool. So that's the main color, and that is a fingering weight yarn. The next we have Cascade Heritage in dark plum. And this is, I believe this is a nylon wool blend. These little papers. Yes, 75% merino superwash and 25% nylon for that one. The next we have Coop Knit Sakya in Sugilite. It's kind of a multicolored purple yarn, and that one is also 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. These little papers are just stuck down in the center of these little yarn balls. This one is Cascade Heritage Walnut. It's a little bit bigger than the other two. Let's see, this one is also 25% nylon and 75% superwash merino. And then last we have Cascade Fingering in, I skipped, Barocco Comfort DK in hummus. This one is 50% superfine nylon and 50% superfine acrylic. So we have several different size yarns. Let's see, we've got a DK weight, a fingering weight, sock weight yarns, and then we've got some different blends of yarn. I really like that, so I think this is going to be a really nice shawl when it's done. These are all the colors together. And then again, I got a pack of hand lotion by Soak. So, all in all, I'm enjoying the Jimmy Bean Yarn Club so far. I get a project every 3 months and a little bag to put it in and some little goodies for $15 a month. I think that's a great deal. So that is my first yarn club. Next, we're going to move on to the Darn Good Yarn Club. I first want to say that I have seen some other reviews of this club, and they weren't exactly positive most of the time. I think in the very first part of the year and towards last year, they had some big troubles with shipping and packaging and things going out correctly. I haven't had that experience. I started mine in, let's see, I have two. So April, May, May and June. Yes. So I started in May. So I have a May box and a June box. I have yet to receive the July box. Now it says it's supposed to ship on the 20th. But it's, what is it, the 23rd, 24th? And I haven't seen anything in my account saying it's shipped yet. Now I didn't have any problems with the first two boxes. So I'm hoping that this is just a little delay in shipping and it will be here soon. You are charged on the first of the month for the box. The Yarn Club itself is $10 a month plus $3.95 shipping in the US. It did say that overseas it's $13 for shipping. So if you're in the US, it's $13.95 a box. Overseas, it looks like it's going to be $23 a box. So you're supposed to get one premium skein of yarn, some kind of goodie, and a knit and crochet pattern in each box. So, and I think this box is the one that everybody gets. Mine both have come in these boxes like this. And they have little sayings on them. My yarn and I are similar. As it unwinds, I do too. And then I craft so hard, I sweat glitter. And yarn is my happy place. So, I really like the boxes. These boxes are really good to recover for gifting things in too. So this is the first order. And I think that no matter when you order the box, this is what you get for your first box. So I got this rainbow colored, and I've taken this in and out of this box 100 times. That's why it's coming unraveled. This is worsted weight silk roving yarn in watercolors. It's very pretty colors. And you can see it has a sort of texture to the yarn, which is the roving weight. I have yet to make anything with it. I've just been setting it in here. And some people talk about the smell of the yarn as well. If I put my nose right to it, it does have a kind of perfumey smell. This is recycled from silk saris in India, but it's not like I can hold it right here. I don't smell it. I don't smell it now. I smell it if I put my nose right up to it. But it's something that I would imagine could wash out if you soaked it. So there's that. But also the second, my freebie for the first month was this set of it's a pair of knitting needles, and a crochet hook. So they're both ombre effect with the purple. Let's see if I can hold. As I am wanting to learn to knit, I'm hoping that these knitting needles will be easier for me to try besides those giant metal ones I have. They have the little stamp on the end. So I have yet to try these, but this was the freebie, and I believe this is the thing that you get when you first order for everybody. That's what it looks like to me on the website. You get this same ball of yarn or similar, and you get this set of hooks and knitting hooks, knitting needles, and a crochet hook. I'll get it out in a minute. And also this one came with a booklet that tells you more about the yarn, and it does have, and the company, it does have a pattern. It has two cowl patterns, one for knitting, one for crochet. That is the knitting pattern, I believe. And then this is the crocheted. Yes, this is the crocheted version right here. It's just a small little cowl. I've seen some people say that they didn't have enough yarn to finish theirs. I don't know, I haven't tried it yet. I may not even use it to make that. I may use it for something else. I don't know. That's not really a big deal to me, but I know that is to some people. They want the pattern, they want the yarn to fit the pattern. So since like the Jimmy Bean wool one, you get a little bit along the way, you don't get it all at once, so it makes more sense to me to make the pattern with what I get. With this, I just have some fun yarn that I can do whatever I want to with, really, and it was $13.95 for all of this, which I think is a pretty good deal. It's silk yarn, even though it's recycled. I love that they recycle. They have a lot of recycled yarns, and it does say that these boxes are packaged. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's a place that helps give jobs to mentally disabled or disabled people, which I think is a wonderful thing. So that's something to think about as well. This is my second box that I received. This is, I like the colors. It makes me think of well, it's called Morning Glory, and it does make me think of a Morning Glory. It's Silk Retreat Fingering Weight silk yarn. So, I think that's really pretty. And then my little goodies this time were these two little lamb charms. Ooh, let me take them out of the package. It's glaring off of that plastic. Let's see. Yeah, this is what they look like. Just a cute little lamb. And I got two of them. I'll probably make some stitch markers out of it. Or you could make some earrings with it if you like. But I will probably make some stitch markers with them. And then again, it didn't come with the big pamphlet, but it did come with a little pattern, just a single sheet of paper. Let's see, this is the crochet shawlette pattern. And then, oh, there's a second paper for the other one. And this is the knit shawlette pattern. So they're both shawlette, so they're lightweight, smaller shawls. And like I said, I may make the pattern with it, I may not. I really like the yarn. I like the little extras. So far, I've been happy with this club as well. I haven't had any problems. Like I said, we'll see how this month goes. I was expecting it to be shipped out already. So we'll see. And I'll put all the information down below for both yarn clubs. So tell me what you think. Have you joined either one of these clubs? Did you know about these clubs? Do you have a club that you could recommend? Now, I don't. I'd like to keep it probably around the same price as these for any kind of crafty clubs, just because I could be members of more clubs. Is that ridiculous? I don't know. 'Cause I know some of them get into the 30, 40 plus range, and I'm not interested in that because I buy enough yarn otherwise. So, but I enjoy both of these so far. So if you liked this review, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Think about subscribing, and I will talk to y'all later.